Hello everyone, my name is Joanna, and here you can find support in healing your insecure attachment style, especially fearful avoidant attachment style, and create fulfilling relationships. So the most powerful coping mechanism that all the fulfilling, successful, happy relationships are based on is accountability. The ability that we have to reflect on our mistakes, admit them to partner or the people we love and we are in the relationship. The ability to reflect on this, to acknowledge the impact of our mistake, to suggest a solution and strategy how we can do better based on that understanding and intention to not hurt another person, to maybe not cross the boundaries, things like that. So if we are able to do that in the relationship, we will always have a fulfilling, harmonious relationship, and our relationships will get stronger because of that ability. Of course, many of us with insecure attachment style don't have that ability because of the shame. The shame actually is preventing us from acting on accountability and admitting our mistakes. There is also a core wound, I am bad, I am defective, which is a shame-based core wound that is preventing that accountability. However, it's very important for us when we heal our attachment wounds, when we reprogram our attachment style, to address and shift from self-blame and other coping mechanisms that are meant to not take accountability to the accountability. And today I will give example how we can, what's the difference when we are actually accountable, when we are able to offer that to our partner, and when we use the poor, inefficient coping mechanism that is self-blame. So when we use the healthy coping mechanism that is accountability, we are able to take that, we are able to reflect, we are able to admit. So for example, we have a heated conversation, argument with our partner where we were passive aggressive, and after that communication, that heated argument, we approach our partner saying, hey, I've noticed, I know I was quite passive aggressive with you, I want to apologize, I want you to know that it wasn't okay, I want to hear how this impacted you, and I want to do better in the future. Where if we will use self-blame as a coping mechanism to address what happened, we usually go into, why do I ruin everything? I'm so bad. I will always ruin everything. It's always my fault. I will never be able to be in a relationship. It's always my fault. And we'll start blaming and shaming ourselves, because self-blame is rooted in our core wound, I am defective, what's wrong with me, in the shame, and the core wound also, I am bad. So we cope with what happened by attacking self. Nothing is resolved. Our partner's pain and how we treated them is not addressed. Nothing is resolved. We feel more disconnected from self because we are attacking ourselves and from our partner. And basically, with repeating experiences like this, we damage our relationship. So it's so important to learn to give up, reprogram, update that coping mechanism, self-blame, and move toward the healthy, efficient coping mechanism, relationship skill that is accountability. So today, after that video, I will turn off the camera and I will take you through a few steps where you can actually address the self-blame coping mechanism and update this to accountability. And there also will be a short meditation. So please take pen and paper, get comfortable, and I will guide you through a few steps so you can address this self-blame if you, of course, notice that this is the tendency you have and you would like to build stronger, more fulfilling relationship through taking accountability for your mistakes, which are normal and natural. We all made them in the relationships. Please take a pen and paper or anything that you can take notes on. And after each question or step, please pause the video so you can complete each step. We start with step 1. This exercise helps you to explore and soften self-blame and guilt. It is designed to help you identify the emotional function of self-blame and open space for healing. Write a few sentences about a situation or event you frequently blame yourself for or feel guilty about. Write what happened. What decision or action do you continue to judge yourself for? Step 2. Is self-blame helping you? Reflect on the emotional and mental impact of blaming yourself for this situation. Do you believe this self-blame is helping you to grow or heal? Or does it cause more harm than good at this point? How does self-blame make you feel? Physically, emotionally, mentally? Sometimes we hold on to guilt or blame because it gives us a sense of control or help us to avoid more painful emotions like helplessness or grief. Step 3. What is self-blame protecting you from? Consider if your guilt or self-blame may be serving an unconscious purpose. Check any of the following that feel true for you. I blame myself to feel more in control of what happened. I blame myself to avoid feeling powerless. I blame myself to punish myself for something I regret. I believe self-blame will prevent future mistakes. I still stay in guilt to avoid fully feeling other emotions, sadness, anger, grief. Reflection. For each one you checked, on a scale from 1 to 10, how effective is self-blame in helping you cope? Where 1 is the lowest and the highest, 10 is the highest. What are the long-term consequences of relying on self-blame as a coping mechanism? Step 4. Revisit the situation with compassion. Let's look at what was true for you at that time. Given your knowledge, emotional state, and circumstances, did you do the best you could? Were other people's choices, behaviors, or circumstances also a contributing factor? Can you identify anything specific that would have clearly changed the outcome? Could this outcome have happened to someone else too? Try this reframing. When I made that decision, I didn't anticipate this outcome, even if I think I should have. I didn't want this to happen. I wasn't trying to cause harm. Step 5. Name what's no longer serving you. Reflect on what holding on to blame is costing you and what you might want instead. Check any that resonate. The self-blame I feel is not making me a better person. The self-blame is causing me suffering without serving a meaningful purpose. I want to learn and move forward, not stay stuck in punishment. I am open to replacing self-blame with self-accountability and compassion. Step 6. Anchor a healing belief. Write down a statement that you want to practice and eventually believe, even if it doesn't feel fully true yet. Example: I did the best I could with what I knew. I am allowed to learn and grow without punishing myself. I can hold myself accountable and be kind to myself. I am not alone in making mistakes. I am human.